Hi everybody, and welcome back to another one of our Kingsley Sport podcasts. Today I'm really excited to sit with Jessie Gal. Jessie's with us now, and she's going to go a little bit talk about her gymnastics journey and the exceptional level of gymnastics she's reached within the school program here and her gymnastics level. So welcome, Jessie. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Oh, good, very good, very polite. Thank you very much. Just tell us a little bit about yourself and let the audience know a little bit about who Jessie is.
Okay, so my name's Jessie. I'm in year 8 and I do gymnastics 5 days a week. I do 26 hours a week as well. So yeah, I just love gymnastics so much, so I'm really dedicated to it.
It's brilliant. And might as well tell everybody which club you train at and who your coach is.
So I train at Falcons Gymnastics Academy and my personal coach is Kelly Park. And yeah, she's so supportive and yeah, she's great.
That's brilliant. So gymnastics has been a big part of your life, yes. Pretty much all of your life. Now you joined Kingsley in year 5. Have you got some little memories and some things that happened in the prep school that you might be remembering and enjoying?
I think coming to Kingsley, it was definitely different to Blundell's, but it's a really nice school and I really like it here, especially because there's a gym here and lots of different equipment. I thought that was really cool because Blundell's didn't have equipment like this. They didn't really do gymnastics very much. And I met so many nice people, very nice friends, and yeah, everyone's really nice, especially the teachers, and I just loved meeting everyone.
So Miss Bourneton's our gymnast specialist with Miss Venner, and they've helped you along the way. Have you got anything to add about them? How have they been for you?
Yeah, they're like amazing. They helped me so much. They helped me get through the tough times at gymnastics. And yeah, they've supported me through the highs and lows. And I just thank them so much for everything they've done for me.
Perfect. So we're in the gym now, actually, because people can't see where we are, but we're in the gymnastics room. Have you got a favourite bit of apparatus? What's your favourite piece?
Well, I think in my gym, my favourite piece is beam because I'd say I'm probably best at beam out of everything. But here, I really like going on the trampolines because they're really bouncy and they're really fun.
Yeah, everyone loves a trampoline bounce. Yeah. I'm a starfish, basically. That's about it. Okay, so Jessie, I know that you have just recently competed at the British Championships, and you also represent Scotland, and you've done lots of internationals and lots of amazing competitions that probably a lot of us have no clue how good you really are. I did actually watch online, I watched some of your routines and I was blown away with what you can do, and I know from being an athlete how much dedication you put into that. You've already said you're training about 25, 30 hours a week on top of all your schoolwork. That's a huge amount of dedication, and I believe that your journey is really just beginning. Yeah. Can you tell us about the British Championships? What happened?
So it was a bit of a tough time leading up to the British, like getting all my routines together and everything, but I just kept pushing through, got there, and my aim was just to have lots of fun and try not to be nervous, just go out there, enjoy it. And I actually made myself really proud, I did my bar routine clean, which is great, and I did a clean beam routine. I actually got to the final. A little slip up on floor, but I knew it was a skill that I never really fall on, so I know I can do it. So it was just a little blip, but yeah, I'm really happy with my British.
That's fantastic. I know from speaking to Miss Venner, she said you were outstanding, and I did remember seeing a little bit myself. Now, it was your first year in the juniors, so you've just stepped up to that level. What's the goals for the rest of the year then? What you're aiming for now?
I think now just to get some upgrades into my routine and get my upgrade vault as well, because I was aiming to get it this year, didn't quite work out, but just to keep working on all my skills, get my execution higher so I can get the bigger scores in the future.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. So there's probably lots of little kids in our school that love the gymnastics, but you're their role model, without a question about that. Who's your role model? Who inspires you, Jessie?
I think obviously Simone Biles, because she's the best gymnast in the world there's ever been. She's won multiple medals in the World Championships and the Olympics, but also Jessica Gal, Alice Kinsella, because Alice Kinsella's competed at the British this year after having a baby, which I thought was very inspirational. And they work so hard and they've achieved so much. So I really look up to them.
That's fantastic. And obviously competing in the British Championship, you're in the arena with these girls and women. So that's amazing for you. And it's such a motivational tool being on that level at an Olympic pathway. So do you have goals for any Olympics in the future? I know the answer is going to be yes, but you must think about it.
Yeah, of course it'd be amazing to get to the Olympics, and I think that's every gymnast's dream.
Absolutely.
But I would definitely like to represent Scotland at like the Commonwealth Games and maybe the Europeans. But yeah, definitely the Commonwealth Games is one of my main goals, because I'd love to compete with Scotland.
The Commonwealth Games is in Glasgow next year. I know you're too young for it, but I am told on the grapevine that you would have qualified. Your routines are that good. You could have been on the team, but there is age restrictions for the Commonwealths. We've just got to keep our fingers crossed, haven't we? That the Commonwealth Games keeps going.
Yes.
And maybe it'll be on another 4 years after that.
Yes.
We don't know, so we'll see what happens. But the Olympics is everyone's dream, probably World Championships.
Yeah.
Have you any aspirations to go out and watch some of the seniors compete at these levels?
Yes, I love watching the seniors compete because they're so confident, and just to look at them and be like, I want to be like that one day. And I've watched a few of them before, like the World Championships. It was in Liverpool, actually. I watched them and they just did amazing. So I would love to go watch them at upcoming events as well.
That's fantastic. So we're going to come to a slight close now, but before we close, I want you to imagine you are a young little kid in a prep school.
Yes.
Looking up to you. What advice would you give to our young gymnasts who are just starting out with their little shapes and routines?
I think it's just if something's hard and sometimes you feel like you just want to give up because it's so hard, I think just to keep going, because in the end you'll get there and you'll feel so proud of yourself for getting there, and I've definitely experienced that as well. So just to keep going, work hard, be determined, and just shine like a star.
Oh, what a lovely sentiment to finish with. You're dead right. The routines are absolutely breathtaking when you do them. I've watched you do some flicks and tricks in here. It's absolutely amazing watching you. I have absolutely, from hand on my heart, I've really enjoyed when I've popped in, seeing you training with the girls, and I've seen some of your routines that you can do. It's absolutely inspiring, and there's no way on this planet I could do anything like that. But well done. I wish you all the very best of luck with the future, and I hope maybe one day I'm sat at home having a cup of tea and the gymnastics comes on in the next Olympics or Olympics after next, and your name comes up on the screen. It'd be absolutely amazing to see.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jessie. I wish you all the best. Have a lovely rest of your year here, and we watch you grow and inspire the next generation of gymnasts when Ms. Bourneton and Ms. Venner comes back in the gym.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.